I finally got my Bistec iPad tablet flexible arm stand, so I'm able to cook something on my actual stove. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to show my face because I'm dyeing my hair. Anywho, I'm waiting for that to dye my braids. I'm going to do what is it? TMI. I'm going to do I'm doing Spanish rice. I'm sorry. Welcome to Eazy Eats with Maritza. I'm making Spanish rice. I'm just so excited because of the iPad thing that I could cook on here. So I'm adding 2 cups of rice. Any kind of rice, it doesn't matter. And I already put the oil and I made it hot so that way this could go quickly. And you want to brown it. And when it's brown, you know what I mean by that is like with the oil. And actually, I put quite a bit of oil in there. As you do this, you'll know what I mean. You want to make sure all the rice is covered, and then it's like you want to make it like white instead of right now. It's like a beige color, I guess you could say. So when you brown it, you're just basically sauteing it, I guess, until it gets white, and that's how the rice actually turns brown when it's Spanish rice. But so while I'm doing that, and it's blasting right now, so it takes a little bit. So with this one, since I'm showing you, I'm give or take about 5 minutes, and that's just the browning of the rice. Maybe a little bit less, depending on how much rice you're gonna do. I'm doing 2 cups. But I didn't have any tomatoes, but Louis brought some. I went to Taco Time and they gave me some chopped up tomatoes that I didn't use, so that's what I'm going to be using because that's what we do, right? We're going to cook with whatever we have. And there's tomatoes, cilantro, and onions. So once, that's what you do. If you don't have that, you want tomatoes and onions, and dice them really small. And while you're done sauteing the rice so it could brown, then you're going to add the onions and tomatoes and saute them for a bit. And then once you do that, then you add the water. So right now I'm doing 2 cups of rice, sauteing it with some oil. And I wanted to show you this so that way you know what I'm talking about. And since I have my my flexible arm stand, I could do that. And I'm not gonna, again, show you my wonderful hairdo because it's up with nice and easy root touch-ups. And I'm not cutting my hair. I thought I was. I'm gonna tough it out, let it grow a little bit longer. And I can't even show you my new aprons because I just can't. I don't wanna. Anywho, So see how now it's like some of them are white? We want to keep doing that. I'm going to do about 1 more minute. I don't know if you're able to, if you could tell on there, but it was beige. Now that when you're cooking them, you're toasting them or sauteing them, they're going to turn white. And again, it doesn't matter what rice you're going to use. Whatever you got in the cupboard. Except you don't want to do the cooked rice, obviously. Okay. Same thing with the brown rice. I haven't made the brown rice, the actual brown rice, but this is white rice. Okay, so then now I'm done. I'm done sauteing them. They're almost white. Now I'm going to turn it down a bit. I'm going to add the tomatoes. You already have the tomatoes and onions all cut up. So I'm going to add whatever I have left over. And that's just a little bit of tomatoes, onions, and they have a little bit of cilantro there. And I'm sauteing them. Obviously, you're going to have a little bit more maybe. And I'm just sauteing them all together. And then that's it. I'm using 2 cups of water. Okay. And then a 1 small little 8-ounce can of tomato sauce. So I put the tomato sauce already in there. And then I fill this back up with water because that's another cup to take the tomato sauce out of there. And I'm going to add it. And then I'm going to quickly get 2 more cups of water. So for every cup of white rice that you have, It's 2 cups of water, okay? And since we're using the 1 8-ounce can of tomato sauce, we're going to count that as your 1 cup of water. So technically, it's 3 cups of water and 1 cup of the tomato sauce because you're using 2 cups of white rice, okay? So then you're going to stir that up. And what I like to do, well, first, I'm going to add, you have the consommé. This one it's chicken bouillon with chicken flavored, and then it has, well, actually, tomato bouillon with chicken flavor. If you don't have the tomato bouillon chicken flavor, you could add just a regular chicken bouillon. And I don't measure, so I'm going to add that much, which is not that much. It's like, what, a tablespoon? You want to go easy since you're just starting to cook because you don't want it to be too salty. And then you taste it. And then needs a little bit more. So you want to maybe add a tablespoon and then stir it up. And then do less than a tablespoon. Just a little bit at a time. I don't even know. I can't even tell you how much that is. Let's see. Perfect. You want to have it tomatoey and with a lot of good seasoning. Now, after you did that, you're going to let it start to boil a little bit. I like adding corn. You don't have to add corn. I like corn. So I'm going to put a can of the whole thing of corn in there. Okay. And stir it up. And then that's it. I can't, well, obviously, you're going to let it start boiling a little bit, and then you cover it, and you simmer it, and I let it simmer for like 15 minutes. I let it on low for about 15 minutes. Then you take the top off, stir it a bit, turn it off, and if it's not cooked all the way in 15 minutes, just do it like another 5. It's not going to burn unless you leave it there forever because you're having it on low. Okay, so right now I'm letting it start to boil. So again, 2 cups, it's Spanish rice, 2 cups of white rice. You're going to add the oil in the pot, make it get hot, add the rice, stir it because you're sauteing it so it could brown. And so it looks beige, and then it's going to turn white, and then you know it's done. Before you do that, you're going to have your tomatoes and onions cut up. You could put as many tomatoes or onions as you want. I don't like to do that much. Maybe like a half, well, less than a quarter cup. Or whatever you want, because you're cooking. So I don't like that much onion and tomato in there. But just enough so it gives it flavor. Then you stir that in there. Saute it a little bit. Add your cup of water, with the tomato sauce. So that's 2 cups. And then dump that in there. And then with the little can, because it's going to have some tomato sauce residue, fill that up with water, put that in there, and then another cup of water. So basically 3 cups of water and 1 can of your tomato sauce. And I'm just explaining it to you because you're going to ask me, what do you mean? That's what I mean, okay? So 3 cups of water and 1 cup of the tomato sauce. But one of those little cups of water, you want to make sure you dump it in there so all the tomato sauce comes out of there. And that's that. Then you stir it, and then you add the can of corn. You want to make sure you drain the water, okay? Because if you leave the whole water in there, it's going to come out all soggy. Make sure you drain the water. So now it's boiling a little bit, and I'm just going to wait and then put it on low. And cover it up, and then that's it. I'm going to put my timer for 15 minutes, and again, once it's 15 minutes, I don't even measure. Well, yeah, I do 15, 20 minutes. I take the lid off, stir it, and if it needs a little bit more, I cover it back up. But yeah, and then that's it. I didn't make 2 of them because right now I just got this wonderful flexible arm stand, and I just wanted to try something out. And I actually cleaned the top of the stove a bit so it wouldn't look that bad. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Obviously, I'm not gonna show you my face because well, I can, but I don't wanna because of my hair. But Spanish rice, Easy Eats with Maritza. Please subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I'll be making more stuff now that I got this little handy dandy iPad holder thingy. Okay, so you guys take care and God bless. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna do later, or no, I don't even know what I'm gonna make. But this is like spontaneous because I got that and I wanted to use it. Okay, guys, enjoy Spanish rice, Easy Eats with Maritza. God bless. Bye.